idea is that this month is Yoga Awareness Month. So this is my contribution to you. Hopefully you can learn something from this little 10-minute class, and just go ahead and do something like this maybe every single day. And if you can't find yourself in a yoga class, something like this, a little 10-minute, heat your body up, it won't hurt. So join me. Simply sitting in cross legs. And if you're sitting at a chair, you can be in your chair also. Just close your eyes. Keep your lips together as you breathe through your nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Just inhale and listen to the sound of your breath. It should sound like the ocean. See if you can lengthen each breath to be longer than your previous breath. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth and keep it there. And just notice how much energy has come into the body, if your heartbeat has kind of increased a little bit, if you're feeling a little anxious, if you notice your pulse has increased. Now, gently open the eyes. I'm going to bring the feet, if you're sitting on the ground, bring your feet into Baddha Konasana, the bottoms of the feet touching. We'll move into what we call Udana. As you continue lifting your chest up, holding your ankles, straighten your elbows and lift your spine up. Keep your shoulder blades down. Take an inhale through the nose. You will blow forcefully out the mouth. Hold the breath out. Then pull the stomach in. Hold the breath out as long as you can while engaging your abdomen, hollowing the belly. And then when you need to breathe, you drop the stomach and inhale through the nose. I can't speak while I'm doing it, so here's the demonstration. Udana is excellent source of detoxing the abdomen, the intestines, cleansing the liver, the stomach, the gallbladder, massaging the kidneys. So you do this on your own maybe 3 to 4 or 5 times. The next thing we'll do is Ajnara. The same thing where you inhale through your nose, you blow forcefully out your mouth, you pull the stomach in, and then you pump the belly while holding the breath out. Here we go. And now we're gently just coming into a forward fold after that, just to sort of release your back. Drag your head towards your feet. Drag your chest towards your feet. Keep the breath long. Try to flatten the back. Inhale as you rise, relax your neck up. now we're just kind of switching the legs here, bringing your leg up for rock the baby. So if you haven't come onto the ground by now, maybe it's the time to get down and try this. Just sit on the ground and bring one leg up into your arms and gently rock the baby. And what you're doing is you're opening your hip joint. You're simply giving yourself a release. It may hurt, it may be tight, there may be resistance, but just keep breathing into it. Just notice how you feel. Breathe through your nose only. Keep your lips together. Then bring your hands and hold your foot. Your foot may be down here right now. You know, you may be like this. Who knows what you look like. But just keep lifting the foot up. And then pull it towards your nose. And if you can't pull it towards your nose, then just stop where you are. And as you inhale, move it forward. Exhale. And now we'll just kind of bring that foot somewhere on top of your knee or into a half cross leg. We're trying to bring yourself into half lotus. Bring your opposite hand, or actually the same hand, around your back. And grab the foot behind you. And bring the opposite hand and grab the opposing knee. Your spinal twist, just so you can release your spine here. Lift up your chest and do a little twist in your lower back. And do that for about 5 to 10 breaths. And then do the same thing on the other side. Rock that baby a little bit for a few breaths. Try to be equal with both sides. Then grab the foot and bring the foot towards you as you exhale. Move your foot forward away from you as you inhale. And then try to bring it on top of the thigh and reach around. Now if you can't reach the foot, then just grab the weights of your clothing or your belt, whatever you have on. And this is a great back release. Now that left hand or the opposite hand has to reach for the opposing knee. And just keep twisting as you lift up your spine, lift up your chest. Try not to round your back. Notice if you're lifting up your back or not. And then twist as you exhale. Try to keep your chin centered with your sternum, the middle of your chest. And you do that about 5 to 10 breaths. And then release. So your back and your spine and your abs have been pretty much opened up and worked out. So now we'll just move on to the hands, because we're now moving into some moving vinyasa. Vinyasa poses, moving from pose to pose and moving with your breath. So starting off with your hands and your knees, and then just straighten your legs, keeping your shoulders over your wrists. Take a few breaths. Try to keep your hips low, but not too low, not down here, and not all the way up here either. Notice if you can be at a straight line from your shoulders down to your heels, and press your heels back. Engage your knees and thighs, engage your glutes, and pull your belly in. Go ahead and look down, relax your chin to chest, and roll your spine up. Press back with your hips high for downward dog. We'll move into something called the rolling wave. This is a Budokan technique. The hips, the feet start hip-width apart, heels rise high. Look at the belly button. Curl the pubic toward navel and lift your spine really high up as you lunge your body forward. Then stop and look forward and lower your hips. Knees are straight, bring your chin back down and lift up through the upper back. Push away the belly. And one may be all that you need. You might want to do 2 or 3 more of those. Challenging yourself. From here, bring your feet together. Lifting your right leg high in the air. And just hold that pose for a couple breaths. And then bring the right foot to the right knee, butt cheek. Rolling your knee toward your chin. Lifting up your spine. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale. Make a fist with the right hand, dragging that right hand to right shoulder. As you inhale, lifting up your left arm straight and releasing into 2. Lifting your heels high, rotating on the balls of the feet. You're changing the direction of your knees, straightening your opposing knee. And this is something called drop stance. It's just a little fun move to make. I like to introduce it to even beginners. So just kind of feel what it feels like. The leg that's straight, the arm goes low. The leg that's bent, the arm goes high. And sink into your knee and bend low. Feel it in your inner thigh here. And then just shift back by bending your right knee instead of the front knee and reaching with that right arm. Reaching warrior. And then we simply move. And the reaching warrior, try to bring your chest down to your thigh. Bring your right hand to the floor for side angle pose. And then hand to the ground, coming into lunge. Push the ground away, lift up that leg high behind you. And then lower. And let's just do the other side. It's a quick one. Left leg rises, chamber the knee. Come high onto the heel, out to the ball of the right foot, heel high, and roll the knee toward chin, step the foot between hands. Revolved archer, make a fist with the left hand. Bring the left hand to shoulder. Right arm rises, shifting into warrior 2. So that front knee is bent. Now we're going to shift the knees that bend. Bend both first, shift straighten that front knee. Bend your opposite knee and straighten the arm down with the straight leg. Opposite arm high. Lean forward. Feel that inner thigh stretch here. And as you inhale, shifting your body back. Left leg moves forward. Reaching warrior. And let your torso sink onto your thigh. Left hand down to the floor. Extended side angle. Hand to the floor. Runner's pose. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Lift the foot off the ground. Push it in the air. And come onto your knees. Now I'm sure that's already been 10 minutes. Sometimes I get a little carried away. But you know, those kinds of moves and that breathing, I'm profuse in sweating, of course. I'm outside in the sun. But even if you were inside, even for 10 minutes doing just those little things, you would feel exactly the same way that I'm feeling. So thank you for joining me and sharing your time to watch this little video, and I hope you